Hello, it's Kim Wilson here again, and we're on our second card for class this month of September. And since fall is my favorite season, I'm going crazy with fall leaves today. So our card today is going to be this card with lots of leaves on it. So the fun thing about this card, I'm calling it a fun fold, even though it's just a simple fold, is that the shape of the card. Usually we make ours half a sheet of cardstock and then you fold it in half. But this is what they're calling a slimline card, and it's very popular right now. Everybody's making them. And I did not include an envelope in your kit because it wouldn't fit inside the mailing envelope. But what you do is just take a legal sized envelope and it fits pretty nicely in there. And this is cut, the dimensions and everything are on your handout, but it's 8.5 this direction. So you can use an 8.5 by 11 card, and then it's 7 inches this direction. So you're just cutting off a strip here, and then of course score it in half at 3.5. So that's how that works. Really easy. You could also use your strip off the side to make a mat on the top, so you could have 2 layers. Oh, that's what I did with this one here. So you have a second layer here, and I did the inlaid die technique that we did in the previous video on this card, and that looks pretty cool. And it's just a little hello at the bottom. Looks really cool. And I forgot to mention, but you could also dress up the card with some ribbon or something like that. But I liked the flatness of the inlaid die technique, so I kind of left mine like that, just nice and simple. So anyways, the card we're going to do today is this one. And let's see, in your kit you have a little envelope, and it actually has pieces for the 2 other cards. So it's going to have a bunch of these leaves and the acorn, and they are all cut with the punches, the autumn punches that are in the Gilded Autumn suite. So this is the beautiful autumn bundle with the 3 punches. We've got the Gilded Autumn Specialty Designer Series paper, and then for the leaves I used the brushed metallic cardstock, and it comes in bronze, copper, and gold. And I don't know if you can see it. Let me grab a couple pieces here. I've got, see, it's very similar to the other foils, but it's got that brushed look to it. So I'll hold that a few different directions and see if it shows up. Anyhow, it's really pretty, and I just cut 1-inch strips to punch my little leaves out with. Oh, and before I go any further while I'm holding this, let me grab the acorn punch, because I wanted to show you how I got 2 different colors on the acorn punch. So really just punched out a full acorn out of 1 color, and then I just punched out just the top of the acorn. You see that? There we go. Out of one of the other colors. Glue those together like that. So let me grab my liquid glue here, and we'll put my pieces of the acorn together. And there are stamps in the stamp set that coordinate with the 3 punches. Let me grab my stamp set here. It's called Beautiful Autumn. So you can see there's the acorn and the leaf and the 2 leaves right there that coordinate, and then some fun sentiments as well. Okay, get that out of the way. And let's see, here's my folded piece of cardstock, and I always do your stamping first if you can, in case you mess up, so you can cover it or fold it a different way or something like that. So I stamped "My heart is grateful for you" on the front. Grab a block here, and I've got soft suede ink that I thought looked nice with all these different metallics, but really any color would work with this. Any fall color is good. Check all my ink pads. They're getting a little dry. I need to get them some new ink. Okay, there we go. My heart is grateful for you at the bottom. And then I'm just going to add my pieces. So you could add them all in a pile at the bottom or kind of in a fluttering way like I did here, like they're all coming down from the trees. My maple tree is already losing some leaves. Some are turned red and coming down. I think because we had such a dry summer, they're gonna come down pretty early. So just add some more leaves here and there. They're fluttering down from the tree. Okay, you get the idea. Anyhow, I'm not going to put them all on, but that's what your card's going to look like with all the fluttering leaves, and I put the acorn on. Put it wherever you choose or use it for a different project. Anyhow, there's our Slimline card for this session. Oh, and I wanted to show you one other card. This one I just stamped the stamp set that we used in the previous card from Love of Leaves. And I used fall colors and just stamped them all the way down. And at the bottom, hope changes everything. So there we go for really just a simple stamping is all that is. Just paper, stamps, and ink. Just for a fun fall. And to show something really fancy, my friend Lynn sent me this card, and she used the Gilded Autumn paper, and there she stamped some acorns, and she cut out some of those Love of Leaves dies with different colors of paper and the metallic paper. She used some of the matching ribbon, and then she tied on the little acorn there. So if you do put something that's this thick on your card, you're going to have to send it as a package. So this is only for somebody really, really special because it's too thick to send with regular postage because it's probably more than 1/4 inch. So if it sticks up, you can put cardstock or something over it, kind of to flatten it and sneak it. As long as it can get through the machine, you're good with that. And usually you just have to add an extra 15 cents postage, but when it's that thick, that's just too much for the machines. Okay, I think we're done with our fun fold card. Let me see my instructions here, make sure I got everything. So yep, we got our leaves, our color combination were all the foils, our supply list, and some samples for you to look at on the back of our handout. So we're done with clean up and set up for the last card, and then I'm going to do the Christmas one right after that. So we have a kind of a bonus class this time. It's going to be a Christmas class. Some people paid extra to get the kit for the. See you in a minute.